Hello, everyone. Welcome. If you're joining me this evening, please say hello. Looking forward to being with you all this evening. We have about 1 minute before 7:30. Hello, everyone. If you're joining me this evening, please say hello. So far, I'm not seeing any comments coming through. Oh, there we go. They're coming in now. Hi, Sue. I've missed you too, Sue. I hope you're feeling better. Hi, Carol. Welcome. It's about 7:30. We'll wait another minute or so and then we'll get started. As some of you might know, tonight is all about latte love. And so we're going to be creating 3 cards this evening. So I can't wait to share those with you. Hello, Sharon. Welcome. I'm also going to show you the dies to this bundle. And I thought some of the dies were a bit mysterious until I figured them out. So I'm going to walk you through the dies so that you know how to build the different coffee pots and coffee presses. So, all right. We'll wait again just a few more minutes before we get started. I will tell you, if you're just joining, next Wednesday night, I will not be here. My mother and my grandson both have doctor's appointments next week. So it's a crazy week for me. So I am going to be live with you next Monday night. Okay? So Monday night at 7:30, we will be creating more coffee cards. All right? So tonight and next Monday night, I am live. Sorry, I have to switch up on you next week. So the grandbabies are doing great. Thank you so much for asking, everyone. They're doing great. I do have some sneak peek pictures for you of the babies. I thought you'd like to see those. But they're doing well. But our little Miles has a checkup next Thursday at Duke University Hospital in Durham, North Carolina. So, and then of course Mom's got doctor's appointments. I'm just trying to fit it all in next week. So it's so nice to have so many of you with me this evening. This is absolutely wonderful. Hi, Margaret. I can now see comments, Margaret. I don't know what took so long. Hi, Peggy. Hello, Mary Kay and Sonia. Hi, Simone. Good to have you. Hi, Susan. Oh, so Sue says the Easter Bunny left her a fabulous package on the porch. It was full of Stampin' Up! Items. Are you excited or what, Sue? Are you excited about those new goodies? That's one of the advantages of being a demonstrator. We get to pre-order early. So if you are a demonstrator, on April 2nd, I believe, you can pre-order from the new annual catalog that's coming out on May 1. Now, if you're not a demonstrator and you do want that sneak peek and you want to order early, all you have to do is join my team and then you can place that order. So we would love to have you on our team as well. Hello, Carol from South Carolina. Hi, Kisha. Hi, Corinne. All right, let's see here. Hello, Donna from Texas. Yes, I can see comments. Oh, wow. This is really strange. Some of you are seeing comments and some aren't. Why? I don't know. Okay. Hi, Joellen from Texas. Good to have you. All right. Well, welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Hello, Bobby. If you're brand new to my Facebook Live, welcome. My name is Tammy Shia. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And welcome to Facebook Live in the Hive. I am here every Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. But I will be with you next Monday night at 7:30 Eastern Time, okay? Because I have family commitments the rest of the week, all right? So tonight, and then I'll see you again on Monday night. Hi, Lee. How are you? Hi, Joanne. All right. Let's see. I'm reading about, some people can see comments and some cannot. So I was just reading the commentary on that. All right, so before we get started, let me show you a couple of pictures of the babies. I know you all enjoy seeing these. Or hopefully I'm not boring you. This picture was taken a day or two ago, and this is Ferris. Oh, Susan, I am so happy. Susan said she had so much fun with the retreat at home. She did the retreat in a box. Susan, that makes me so happy. Thank you for sharing that. This is our Mr. Ferris, taken a day or two ago. I wasn't there. My daughter took the picture, so I don't know if she was talking to him. I don't know what she was saying to him, but I love this little expression, and I love that he has his mouth open. It's just so darn cute. Hello, Peggy. So super cute little guy right there. And they are growing up so fast and so quickly, as all of you, I know, we all know this happens. It's just too fast. This is our little Miles, and if you look at his outfit, unfortunately, he's taken his arms and covered up his shirt, but there's a bunny rabbit on the shirt, and it says, "Some bunny loves you." And if you look at his little feet, they're little bunnies. So this was a two-piece outfit that my sister gave the boys. I'm actually holding Miles there. We were getting some pictures of them in this new outfit. But he's all ready for Easter with the little Easter bunny outfit on, with the little the pull-on pants that have the bunnies for where the feet go. So that's our Mr. Miles. He's going back for a checkup next Thursday, April 5th. And so that does require a ton of driving next week. And so I will not be home on Wednesday evening. That's why I'm going to see you on Monday night. Okay, Monday night, 7:30. All right, so there's our little boys. There's Mr. Ferris one more time. They are growing so big, and they're super cute. Thank you all for letting me indulge you with all of these baby pictures. Okay, so one more announcement. And next Monday is going to be a busy day, ladies, okay? Because on Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, we are going to open up my exclusive in color box, and you're going to see everything that is included, all right? So don't miss, it'll be the debut of my in color product share box. It is a sampling of all of the in color designer papers, embellishments, ribbon, glimmer paper, cardstock. There's a color coach, bottom left-hand corner. There's a color coach. So it's packed with a lot of goodness, and there's also a free class involved at the end of June. All right, so I order all the supplies in May, and I ship the boxes to you the end of May. And then in June, we have a free in color class. Okay, so I'm super excited about this year's in colors. They are absolutely amazing. You are going to see them in person tonight as well, because I'm going to create coffee cards, but I'm also going to show you how to create a coffee card using the new in colors. Okay, so get ready. Super excited about this one. Okay, so Latte Love is an online exclusive, and it became available on March 1. So it is in the online store. I will tell you the embellishments, which I'm going to show you this evening, and the ribbon is currently on back order, but should be in about the first part of April. First part of April to mid-April, okay? So they are coming back. So I'm going to show you the designer paper, and then I'm going to show you the dies, because they can be a bit tricky. And I'm a coffee lover, and some of these dies, I wasn't so sure how they all work together. So I'll get to show you that tonight as well. All righty. So here we are. This is the Latte Love stamp set, and it has 4 greetings. And this right here is some coffee art that can go in the top of the cup. You would just stamp this in the top of the cup, stamp that in the top of the cup as well. This is a coffee ring, and here is a spill of some coffee beans. And this can be steam coming up off of your cup. And this piece right here is coffee that you would put right here in the cup. So we're going to go over all of this evening, okay? So don't worry if I'm talking too fast. Here's a spoon and there's a coffee bean. All right, and there's some more coffee beans right there. So let's look at the designer paper, and then we're going to look at the dies, all right? So how many of you have this set, and how many of you have started playing around with it? This is a sheet of coffee cups. Now, the coffee cup die does not coordinate with this sheet of paper, okay? So I just want you to know that the coffee cup die does not fit any of these mugs. This right here, and I will pull this up closer to the camera, these are little coffee cups, all right, which are super cute. And they have little spoons and coffee beans. Now, this piece we're going to be using tonight on a card, and this is a plaid piece. We've got some wonderful coordinating colors. And let's see, I may not be able, I'm going to flip this over, okay? Actually, I don't have to flip it over. Here is the other side. These are coffee beans. Now, the die will work. There is a coffee bean die, and the die will work on this coffee bean. All right, so be aware of that. And this is another one of the designer papers. This is Lost Lagoon, by the way. So, Sonia, I'm so happy you're making cards with it. That's awesome. Now here, right here, is our coffee that has spilled. I'm going to zoom in a little bit for y'all. So there's the coffee spots. Love this stamp, by the way. Here are some coffee cups. Now here you'll see the top of the coffee cup, and it does coordinate with this stamp. And here again we have this stamp. So not only can you cut it out using the circle die, but you can also cut out the coffee. Also, you can use the die to cut out this cup, all right? And then here is the opposite side of the designer paper, and these are coffee stains. Now, this is one of my favorite pieces. I absolutely love these hearts. So I'll zoom in a little bit closer. You can tell that I'm already using a lot of my paper. This is the opposite side of the paper right here. And here are some really small coffee beans. I'm pretty positive the dies do not work with this one. So we'll put that one there. And this is the opposite side of the coffee bean paper. So this is our designer paper. Isn't it beautiful? I love the thought that they put into this. Susan, I love your comment. You should see my Bible. Lots of coffee spills over the years. There's a lot of memories right there, right? Absolutely. Tina says, I have the set my card classes are at coffee shop. Made the owner a sampler for the shop and a bunch of cards. Oh my gosh, I would love to see your sampler, Tina. If you get a chance and if you could take a picture, I would absolutely love to see it. All righty. And here is my designer paper chart right here. And I bring this up because you get a sampling of all 6 of the different papers. There's 12 total, of course. And coordinating colors are Calypso Coral, Early Espresso. Let me zoom in a little bit more. And that's too far in. Calypso Coral, Early Espresso, Lemon Lolly, Lost Lagoon, Pecan Pie, and Pretty in Pink, which is a brand new in color coming out. Is that right? I'll have to check that again. I guess Pretty in Pink is in there. But I feel like I need to check my coordinating colors again. I might have been thinking about another designer paper when I popped that on there. So here we are. We've got our designer paper right there. Pat, you are so right. Stampin' Up! Has the best designer paper, and this one is no exception. So agree with that. So agree. Okay, so now we are going to build some of these dies. Okay, so I brought some black cardstock here, and I bring this up, okay, because even though I am a coffee person, I always have my coffee every single morning. That is like my quiet time of the day. There were some of these things, I wasn't sure what they were, okay? So I want to show you a card that is on the Stampin' Up! Website. It's in the online store. And I use this card as a resource for building some of these die pieces together, okay? So let's start with the coffee press on the left, all right? That's where we're gonna start. And I can zoom in. There we go. So there is actually a die for this. So this would be your glass container. And so it could be in basic white. This one is in, it is in vellum, okay? So that's our first one. Then this right here is the actual coffee, okay? That is going to go in the container, all right? All right, let me look. I want to make sure I'm doing this correctly. I think I am. Okay, and this piece right here, which I cut out in Smoky Slate, goes right here, all right? So see that little spout right there? You want this, the top of this coffee press right above that spout. All right, and by the way, this is the coffee, which I think I can put down here. That's what I'm gonna do. I used adhesive sheet when I cut out all of these dies, because this can be really, really tricky trying to glue all of these pieces. Now, I didn't do all of them, but I did a lot of them. Okay, so here is my coffee in the glass container, all right? Now, this is the coffee press, so I'm going to be peeling this up. There we go. All right. And if you haven't discovered adhesive sheets yet, oh my gosh, you want to. Oh, you're teaching me something, Corinne. Corinne says the glass container will slip in the coffee press through the slits. All right, so that is oh my gosh, I had no idea. Oh my gosh, this is a game changer. This is so awesome. All right, then I assume, oh my gosh, did y'all know this? Because I didn't know this. Hi, Anita, welcome. All right, I'm trying to get all my little pieces and parts here. I had no idea. And see, I did use adhesive, and so it is starting to stick. But yeah, I need to pull mine up a little bit. I had no idea even after looking at that card. I will tell you, I don't have a coffee press. So this is just like, I'm trying to lift this up so that I can move the vellum piece. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to, oh yes I can. All right, I want those legs to show. Okay, I think that's how it goes. Oh my gosh, this is incredible, and I had no idea. I am so happy you're watching. All right, so I'm kind of getting the top. Hang on, it's stuck again. So even though the adhesive sheets are absolutely amazing, this is kind of tricky, but I think I've got it. So I'm assuming this is my coffee press. I'm going to look at the card again. All right, so this coffee piece right here, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it up. It looks like, I'm going to show you the card again. Look on the left side of that coffee press. This piece back here should be on the top. And I had such a hard time getting it all together that I'm almost scared to do that. All right, I'm going to do something crazy, okay? I am going to cut this just because I want this on top. And you're supposed to slide all of this in. How did I do? So that's our coffee press. Okay, so I'm going to put this on our cardstock. All right, I know I have a grown daughter who uses a coffee press, so I really should have consulted her, but I think we did fairly well. What do you think? So that's the coffee press. All right, so let's go back to the card and let's look at the right side of the card behind the mug. Okay. So that one, I have the pieces for as well, okay? All right, so let's see if I can do this. Let's see. Again, this is your glass coffee pitcher, okay? So that's that. And this, I want to go back and look at that picture one more time. We are going to put the coffee here, okay? But that also has a slit in it, so it makes me wonder if I'm doing something wrong. And I've got to go back to the picture again. Okay. And then this die right here, and I do have adhesive on this one. Yes, carafe. Thank you. I couldn't think of the word. Thank you so much. Oh gosh, too funny. I promise y'all that I do love coffee, and I do know how to make it. All right, hang tight. All right. And this right here, and let me go back. I'm going to look at the picture again. Do y'all ever do this? Okay, I know where that goes. It is going right here, right under. It is going right under that. Okay, so that's the handle for the carafe. And this does have a slit in it. If anyone has used this and has a trick for this one, let me know. Now, I have used pecan pie cardstock as my coffee. You can also use early espresso. And here's the coffee that's in the pot. And then this, I bet, I want to try one more thing. Oh gosh, this is hilarious. All right, so this also has a slit in it, so it has me wondering, But anyway, that is the lid to your coffee pot. Okay? Everybody got that? All right, let's look at the other pieces, okay? Let me just move these up. Well, this one I can't move up here because I've already stuck it to the paper. All right, there we go. Now, there is a circle die in the die set for cutting out the tops of your coffee. We'll call that coffee art. Here is another one. So there is a circle that will cut out both of those. Then you've got your mug, okay? So this is your mug. And this piece right here is what you stamp and what you cut out with the die, okay? And then you glue that on there. We're gonna do that tonight, and I'm gonna show you how to do that. Then we have the top of a coffee mug, like you're looking down into the mug. And this is where you would add your coffee art, okay? And then we've got a spoon right here. And believe it or not, there is a die for this one coffee bean. And I think they actually give you 2 dies for the coffee bean, okay? Then there is a group of coffee beans, and there are 2 dies for the coffee beans. So you can cut out 2 sets of coffee beans at the same time. All right, something I want to look at, we're going to bring in the designer paper, and I want to see if we can use this to cut out the coffee bean. Can we? I'm just going to keep turning. I just feel like we can do this, but maybe not. Anyone had any success with this? As you can tell, oh, here we go. Yep, you can. So you can cut out the coffee beans, all right? Oh, gosh. Oh, it's petal pink. Thank you, Pat. Thank you so much. I'm going to change that on my chart. It's petal pink, ladies, not pretty in pink. I knew something was off about that. So you can cut out your coffee beans. You can cut out, there are 2 of these dies, okay? 2. So you can cut out 2 at one time. All right. So last but not least, we have small coffee cups, okay? And these little coffee cups can go side by side. And, oh, thank you, Susan. I'll talk to you about the DSP boards in a minute. So these are the coffee cups. Do you see that little brown piece? The coffee cup is Calypso Coral. The brown piece is Pecan Pie. So guess what? You see this die? This die becomes the coffee in this cup, okay? So other than that, I feel like this is that coffee. You see this die right here is right here, okay? So I feel like that I am covering everything for you. Here is a place to put coffee as well. All right, so hopefully I've covered all the dies for you. I'm still learning them myself, okay? But it is fun. Sue says there's a slit in each of the small cups so you can stack them on top of each other. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know that. I had no idea. Why am I teaching? Sue, I need you over here. You all have been such a big help. And there's the slit. There it is. So let's try it. Let's try that. You can take that slit. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is so cute for stacking cups. How did you know that, Sue? That's like the coolest. Yeah, so these things do have different, lots of different little slots to kind of fool with, but I wanted to give you an idea of what the coffee dyes are like so that when you get your set, you're going to know what to do. I will get these glued down and I'll show you again on Monday, okay, once they're glued down. And if I learn any more tricks, I'll let you know that on Monday evening as well when I am live, okay? All right, so Susan had asked me about the designer paper chart. I'm just starting. I did these years ago, Susan, and kind of did away with it. But I travel for classes, and it's hard to bring all the packs of paper with me. And so I thought this would be a great resource to my customers if they're ordering a certain package of designer paper. And so anyway, we're going to, you know what we're going to do? We're going to take Pretty Pink off because Pretty in Pink is going to be replaced by Petal Pink. So that's why I started doing it. If I have enough interest, I don't mind showing y'all how to do this, okay? It's super easy. They're 3x3 squares, and then I cut one of the squares in half, and that's basically it. But I'm happy to share that with you if you want to learn how to do that. But here's the other nice thing about this resource. As your paper retires, slide this in with that package of paper. And in a year or two, when you're looking for it and you want to make some coffee cards, you've got all your coordinating colors. They are all listed. It'll tell you what year it was in the online store, item number, price, all that good stuff. So especially those coordinating colors, which is so helpful. It's just a nice resource to put with that package of paper. So I'm glad to hear that, Susan. We just might do that. We can do that on a Tip Tuesday. All right, so would you like to see tonight's card? We're going to be creating this card this evening. I hope you like it. I'm in love with this paper. It is so, so fun. So this is the card that we're creating tonight, and I colored this cup in Calypso Coral, which we'll also do this evening. We've made this card before with a different stamp set, so I want to show you my inspiration, all right? The inspiration is right here. Do you remember this from the fall? We used a pick of the patch, that might have been the name of the stamp set with the coordinating punch, and then we used the truck, which is also an online exclusive. So anyway, that's my inspiration. It's been hanging on my wall since the fall, and I thought, why don't I try it with coffee paper? So that's what we're going to do this evening. So, and Susan says she's been saving the backs of the paper because it does have the coordinating colors on that, which is also so nice that Stampin' Up! Is doing that now. So this is what we're making this evening. We're going to be making 2 other cards as well, but this is our first one. Okay, so I'm going to be giving you the measurements for your designer paper when we get to it. You might want to grab pen and paper. Tomorrow, I will have a file that you can download and print with all the measurements, okay? All right. So we're actually going to be starting with a standard basic white card base, all right? So that's 4.5 or 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And I'm going to use my bone folder here. Get a nice crisp crease in here. And that's the front. And then we're going to use pecan pie. I've been using a lot of pecan pie this week. This is measuring 4 inches right here by 5 1/4 inches. And we are actually going to put some seal adhesive on this. I'm going to be showing you this card in one of the brand new in colors. So I cannot wait to do that. It's just really, really fun. All right, so we're gonna center this. All right, and I think that's probably pretty centered. Okay, and our next piece, okay, so I wanted to ask y'all something, okay? You'll notice that there is another cardstock layer in basic white. But after creating the card today, I wondered how would it look with Lemon Lolly instead of basic white. So we're just gonna look real quick to see if we like it. And if we don't like it, we will change over to the basic white, okay? Hi, Cindy. Now I'm just gonna lay these papers here because we wanna get an idea whether, you know, to see if we like this or not. I will be giving you measurements, so don't panic. This one goes here. All right, now I need you all to vote, okay? Do we want a lemon lolly background or do we want the basic white? And this right here, see this basic white? And here's lemon lolly. This is what we're trying to decide, okay? And if I were, well, yeah, if I were to, let me know what you think. Oh, Donna likes the white better. Good, good. Susan likes white. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Ooh, I'm getting some lemon lollies. Okay. This is fun. All right, so I've got some lemon lolly votes and I've got some basic white votes. I think what we're gonna do is let's make it in lemon lolly since it's different, okay? And whoever wins the card tonight, you can tell me which card you want, basic white or lemon lolly. How about that? Okay, so we're gonna be working with lemon lolly and let's measure this first, okay? This is 3 3/4 inches by 5 inches. And we're gonna start with the largest piece of the plaid paper, okay? So this measurement, if you're writing it down, is 2 inches. I didn't even think about basic beige, Carol. 3 3/4 inches. All right, so let's do it again. 2 inches by 3 3/4 inches. So this one goes here. I'm gonna go ahead and give you that second measurement, okay? It is, of course, it is going to be 2 inches wide, okay? Because this one here is 2 inches wide, all right? So 2 inches wide, and it is 7/8, okay? So let's do this side first. And I used Stampin' Seal today, but I think you will find you'll have a little more wiggle room if you use the Tombow liquid glue. You don't have to use, you know, too much, but it's going to give you that wiggle room for straightening it up. All right. So we want about 1/4 of an inch all the way around. Okay. So let's see that we're getting that. All right. First one's done. And now we're going to add a little bit of glue there. I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool to help me pick up the paper. And now we're going to put this one here, again, about 1/4 of an inch And as you can see, because I use the liquid glue, I am able to move that a little bit, which is really, really nice. All right. So this is the very first part of the card. Okay. Now we're going to head over here and we're going to be putting this one here and this one here. Okay. And let me see how it's lining up. Should be good. So let's start with the little beans, okay? Oh, Corinne, what a great idea. The basic beige cardstock would be a great coffee color with creamer. It really would. All right, here's our next piece. It is 1 3/8. So you already know this one right here is going to be 1 3/8, right? So 1 3/8 by 2 1/4 inches. Alrighty, so we're going to add that Tombow liquid glue here. Alright, yeah, we have a very nice take your pick tool, don't we? A lot of thought and effort went into that for sure. All right, I think that's going to take care of that right there, okay? And now we're going to be adding this piece, which we've already talked about it being 1 3/8. Now this time it's going to be 2 3/8. So the measurement is a little bit different on the last one, okay? 2 3/8. So let's get some Tombow liquid glue on here. Pick this up with the pick tool, which I think I need to change the putty in mine. And then we are going to put that about right there. All right. So there's the layered part, and now we are ready to add this to our cardstock base. So once it's done, we'll figure out what we like best, right? Which one we like better, which color. This is going to get centered as well. All right. So this is what we have so far, okay? Now I'm going to take our little coffee cup, and there's a coffee cup. We're gonna work on this little coffee cup next, okay? And we're going to be using our light and dark Calypso Coral, okay? All righty. And I'm actually gonna start with the light. And I realized today that I need a new Calypso Coral marker. My tip is kind of broken on this brush tip. You always want to color on the side of it, the side of the brush tip. And mine is like a bit worn out. So anyway, time for me to order a new marker, but hopefully we're going to get the results that we want using this one. All right. Hello, Billy from Melbourne. Hello, hello. All right, now we're coloring the handle. We're going to go back with some dark Calypso Coral. We are not done yet. And let's use the fine tip. I'm going to go back over these little shadow lines. I always say this, but you know, Stampin' Up's done the work for us when they add these lines, which are shadows. All right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back with the light again. And I think I'm going to use my brush tip It is really not working well. I'm just going to try and blend some of this again, right where those dark lines are. You see my brush tip? It should not be doing that. So it is broken. Always remember to color from the side with it. I'm going to use my fine point here. And I'm going to color this in again as well. And that's going to be our cup. And I use the dark Calypso. Okay. Now there are two items we're going to stamp. Let me find my pecan pie. We'll get to the circles in just a minute. So this little piece of paper right here, okay, let's go ahead and measure it. We'll be stamping on it. I'm glad you're liking the card, Cindy. This is 1 inch, okay, and by a 1/2 inch. 1 by a 1/2 inch. We are going to ink it in pecan pie, and we're going to try and stamp it straight if we can. All right, and that was a little crooked, so I'm going to do it again. It's kind of hard for me to sit down and stamp with this. Let's see if I'm happy with that. That is better. That was crooked. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that one. And then right here is where we're going to use the words, hello there, let's catch up. Both of these greetings are from the Latte Love stamp set. And even though my block is crooked, I'm pretty positive my words are okay. All right, very good. Got that done. Now, guess what? I'm going to look in one of my other trays, but I may have forgotten to cut out these pieces. I hope I didn't, but let me look in my other trays to see if I put it in there. All right, so it looks like I did not. So I'm going to grab the designer paper for this. Both of these circles are used with designer paper, all right? So we're just going to set the words to the side, and I'm going to grab that real quick. I even have the dies over here, just not the paper. Okay. So this right here we'll use to cut out the circle. That is a scrap. And then we can use this as well. So let me grab my machine. Okay, so I'm going to move these items out of the way so we can do our cutting, and I'm going to have to zoom all the way out. There we go. It's a good thing that I teach classes here in my stamp room, because there's always something that has been forgotten, or it feels that way anyway. All right, so for this one, I am actually going to be using the Everyday Details. And then I'm also going to use the Deckled Circles. And let me see if I've got I think that might be too big. It is. It's this one. So let's use that one. And this will be a real easy cut. And we're just going to put it right up there in that corner so that we don't waste the paper. Sorry about the shaking there. All right, so we'll need that circle. And by the way, just in case I didn't tell you, this is from Deckled Circles. Okay, Deckled Circles. And the next one we're going to cut with the everyday details, all right? Now, we found out last week that the everyday details are not going to carry over to the upcoming annual catalog. So, the Stampin' set, or is it? Now I'm getting confused. Now I'm thinking of the hummingbird set, and this is not the hummingbird set. So now I have to go back and look. But if y'all can help me with that and let me know real quick if Everyday Details is in our annual book coming up, let me know. I sure hope it is. All right. And when this cuts out, you just get these beautiful, beautiful little cutouts with it. It's so, so pretty. All right, we can move this out of the way and finish our card. Okay. So we're going to add this coffee piece to the center of the card using the seal. Oh, good. So the die set, this one right here, will be in the online store. Thank you so much. I so appreciate you finding that out and letting us know. This one, I'm going to pop up. I didn't do it on the first time, but I just feel like popping up this circle. This is from Everyday Details, right? Is that the name of it? Everyday Details, yes. All right. So our pre-order lead for demonstrators is Tuesday, April 2nd, I believe. And at that point, demonstrators can order what is on the list. All right, so that is a great question. All right, so now we're gonna pop up this darling little cup. Remember, it's colored in the Calypso Coral. I know, we gotta get out the dimensionals. So for all of you who are watching tonight, who are demonstrators, the pre-order is coming up. This is your time to be able to get your in colors, your cardstock and your ink and just all those good things. All right, so I'm gonna pop this up and I wanna pop it up. I'm gonna put the dimensional right here under this piece, but this is already popped up, so I think it's gonna need a double, all right, just so that it will lay. I know my list is also getting long. All right, and then we can put that right there. All right, and that's popped up. And it's not necessarily very secure right there, so I'm just gonna grab a glue dot and I'm gonna put right there. Maybe I did too many dimensionals, hang on. I think I did. There we go, we're almost done, almost got it. And we'll pop up our word strip as well. It would be awesome. And it's, Pat, it's so funny that you mention a gift card because that is on my list for Monday night's project. I really want to do a coffee gift card. So stay tuned and hopefully we'll get to do that. Here are the swirl dots that are part of the suite. These are currently on back order, but they're going to be available in another week or two. I think I think I need more putty. I need to change and refill the putty here because I'm having a hard time picking up the embezzlements with, you know, with the putty end. So, all right. So here we are. By the way, this coffee set is available in the online store now. All right. This is not part of the pre-order. So what do we like better? Do we like lemon lolly as our background, or do we like basic white? So can't wait to hear what your response is. Okay. Oh, I did not give you the measurements on the lemon lolly. It is 3.5 inches by 3/4 of an inch. All right. So 3.5 inches by 3/4 of an inch. Ooh, I'm getting a mix. This is so funny. Love it. Right now, I kind of like both. I'm almost thinking the lemon lolly makes it maybe pop a little bit, but I'm not sure. So Billy thinks the yellow dulls down the designer paper. So, and the designer paper is amazing. So, so fun. So that's our first card, and whoever wins it tonight, you can tell me which background you would like, okay? All right. All right. Okay. So would you like to see the same card in one of the new in colors? Here we go. Here it is, right here. This is one of our new in colors. This is the Summer Splash. Actually, no, it's Shy Shamrock. I'm sorry. Shy Shamrock. That's what it is. So I'm getting so excited about the new in colors. It's just hard, so hard. So isn't that fun? There it is in one of our new in colors. Oh, now here, I didn't do that here. Let's do that. Hang on. I've got some coffee, little coffee thing to put in the cup. Okay, I know, isn't the green fun? Yeah, on camera it does look like mint, but it really isn't. It's nothing like mint macaron. This is the Shy Shamrock. Now, this is the coffee, and we're gonna put it inside the cup, okay? So I was trying to decide the best way to put it in the cup, and I couldn't figure it out. So I decided to look at the image on the stamp case. And do you see here where there is a line and there's another line and more lines? I went by that, okay? And we're gonna add just a little bit of glue there. And that's what I'm doing. I'm doing the same thing as the image on the stamp case. By the way, this gives us a little wiggle room to straighten it up if we need to. I'm going to bring it up to the camera in just a second. And that's how I decided to use it. And it looks the same as the image on the stamp case. So that's how I made that decision. So, oh, Irish coffee. Now that sounds pretty amazing, Billy. All right, so there we are. I just thought it was so fun to try it in the brand new in colors. So, wanted you to see it. Our next card, are you ready? Is right here. Yes, a lot of people do drink coffee, and a lot of people drink tea as well. And I love tea just as much. Iced tea, hot tea, all of that is just wonderful. Okay. All right. So this is our second little coffee cup. Now this one's going to be hard for you to see, and it's probably because of the cardstock color. But here I put a background, and the background is called exposed brick. So this is the background that I am using, all right? And it is in the online store, and it's in our catalog, and it's going to be in the brand new catalog too, okay? So the ribbon I'm using is pecan pie, and I'll tell you all about it when we get ready to put it on the card, but it is available, okay? All right. Oh, I'm just loving the coffee and tea comments. This is awesome. Yes, it could also be hot chocolate. Absolutely. I used pecan pie here, but you could ink it in early espresso, and that would definitely look like hot cocoa. So lots of options. Again, I'm using this designer paper. I love plaid, so maybe that's why I'm drawn to it. So for this one, I cut this cardstock differently than I cut this one, okay? So for cutting this one, you would use an 8.5 inch by 11 inch sheet of cardstock, and on that on the 8.5 inch side, you cut it at 4 1/4, and then you turn your cardstock to the 11 inch side and score it at 5.5. Okay. All right. So I've already taken time to do the exposed brick. Okay. And the measurements for the exposed brick is 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. Okay. And we are going to add the designer paper. I've got to branch out next week and use some of our different paper. I really got stuck on this one. And we're just going to pretty much center it to the side though, okay? You're going to leave about the same amount of space at the top and at the bottom. By the way, the designer paper is measuring 3 inches by 4 inches. So it's a 3 by 4 inch of designer paper. Now the ribbon is right here. It's soft and it's just very yummy feeling. It's called pecan pie, and it's item number 161634. All right, and that's what we're gonna use. And we're just going to cut a little strip of this. We're just cutting enough to go across the card, and then we're going to add it to the back. Okay? I think the coffee beans could be used as cocoa beans. Absolutely. I don't see why not. All right. I'm just taking these little glue dots here, and I'm kind of putting them, hopefully I'm putting them in the right place. What I'm trying to do is just wrap, and I think I'll wrap it about right here and here. All right, so that's where I have my ribbon. Now I'm at the point that I can add this to the card base. And I think I'm gonna add a couple of more glue dots. I'm gonna put one here. And one here. Yeah, this is an awesome bundle. And as a demonstrator, and you're just starting out, you'll get that 20% off. But you might wanna wait until pre-order day, because there might be some other things that you would like to get as well. All right, and we're just going to attach this. We're just centering this to the card base. Just like that. We're going to be using these again. By the way, this right here was the inspiration for this card. Okay? That was my inspiration. I just happened to find that, so wanted you to see it. We're gonna need some coffee, so hang on a second. I've got some stamped and cut. This is such a fun card to put together. So what I would do is, if you think you're going to make a bunch, you're going to stamp your cups, your mugs, onto cardstock. And then you're going to cut them out using the appropriate die. Now, I stamped these in black memento ink, okay? And we'll put one here. And also, while you're working with your coffee set, go ahead and just cut a bunch of these. Like I ended up cutting like 12 of these pieces for coffee. I used pecan pie, but you could do early espresso if you want to make it darker and make it look like hot cocoa. That would certainly be fun. All right, so our coffee is done. That was quick, wasn't it? And now we can add air dimensionals. All right, which way do I want to go? I'll go this way this time. There's the original. As you can see, it doesn't matter which way you go. So I know Gail has this set. Gail, have you started playing with this set yet? And then we'll do this coffee cup like that. We are going to take a lemon lolly circle. Let me show you where it comes from. It comes from the Radiating Stitches dies. No, yes, it does. It comes from the Radiating Stitches die, and it's that one right there. These are in the online store, okay? So just want you to be aware of that. And this one says, "You're the best part of my day." And so I'm trying to put it in here where you can see me stamp. There it is, fits right in there, but any circle will work. Oh wow, Gail has made 20 cards with this. That's amazing. Yes, and we gave away this set as a door prize during our retreat, and Margaret won the bundle. Margaret won the bundle. Isn't that awesome? Okay. Now, we've got that on there. Let's tie this bow, and then we'll add our embellishments. Now, this bow, this ribbon is a bit bulky, okay? So, if you plan to mail the card with this ribbon, I'm not sure how easy it's going to be for you to close the envelope. So, please keep that in mind. All right, I'm going to make this bow smaller. I know Gail says she's obsessed with this, with the set. It is, it's a good set. It really is. Cut that on the diagonal. And let me cut this on the diagonal before I attach it to the card. And we're going to use glue dots on this. And I'm going to put it right there. And right there. So see, you might find it a bit bulky putting this in an envelope. So you have to decide, you know, how badly, you know, do you want the ribbon on there? I did tuck a glue dot under this part of the ribbon. Okay. Let's add some fun to this. And we'll put this one here. You get 3 different colors with these dots. Love, love, love. The dots are amazing. They're on back order, but they're gonna be back soon, okay? Just another week or 2 and they will be back. All right. Oh, Susan says the embossing and the bow make the card. So we will give this away this evening, okay? So hang in there with me and we will have a drawing. Would you like to see this card in one of the new in colors? What do you think? Let me know. Okay. So there we go. And we're gonna make one. It would look great with a not Mary Kay, and that might even be easier with putting inside the envelope and mailing. Because I love the ribbon, but it is a bit thick, okay? All right. Well, it sounds like y'all want to see this card in one of the new in colors. So we're gonna do another one now and we're gonna make it together. And it's Pretty in Pink, okay? Pretty in Pink. And so we will start with a Pretty in Pink card base. And I'll probably make this one a little bit faster. It's basically all the same measurements and everything. I'm gonna go ahead, we're gonna use this paper. This is that brand new designer paper coming on May 1. Cannot wait. And again, we're gonna put it to the side. This DSP is measuring 3 inches by 4 inches. We're actually going to add a white strip this time. So that's new. We didn't do that the last time. I felt like I needed a little bit of white to make this card pop. And I'll measure the white for you. I would imagine it's going to be 4 inches going across. And, whoops, I don't want it there. I need that glue dot there. Let's see how wide this is. The pink is so pretty. It's 3/4 inches. So it is 4 by 3/4 inches. We are going to add the ribbon to that glue dot. We're going to bring it all the way across and tuck that under. Okay. We're going to add a few more glue dots. Oh my gosh. Well, Cindy, I'm so happy that you're amazed with them. They were so fun to make. I've been working on them the last couple of days. We're going to add this till about right here. And here, you know what? I can use grid lines to make sure that I am lining up my strip. Okay. There we go. I'm going to do it with my eyes here instead of the grid lines. All right. Let's just make sure we got everything. Again, I'm using the exposed brick. Okay, this is the exposed brick embossing folder. And this is a monochromatic card. Okay, monochromatic card. And guess what? We need coffee. We must have our coffee. So again, the coffee is inked and cut out with pecan pie ink, cut out with the dies. I have stamped the cups using a black Memento ink pad and Pretty in Pink cardstock. And I always like to just get this coffee in place. I think that'll work. And here we go again. All right. Aha. And you want it to move again. All right. Let's go ahead and get those dimensionals on here. That's the best part, right? Best part. I love monochromatic cards, Susan, and I usually end up making a ton when the new in colors come out. So let's put that coffee cup there. Oh, definitely. Billy's got a great idea. Figure out a tea bag label and string coming out from underneath, yep, the cup with liquid. I'm loving it. That would definitely work. Have a tea bag hanging out of there. Ah, my coffee spilled. Hang on. See if we can't move it back up here. You can also, hang on. You can also put your coffee on after you've added it to the card. All right, I got a little bit of sticky stuff right there. Just getting off the sticky stuff. Let's see, we are going to add, and let's see, is that it? Yep, we're gonna add a stamped greeting, Pretty in Pink. Same one we used last time. Pretty in Pink ink. Yes, Lee, that's a great question. Will I have instructions online? I will have a PDF which includes the supply list along with all of the measurements, okay? And then of course you can access the video for the how-to, okay? So yes, and I will announce it on my Facebook page when it's over on my blog, okay? All right, I don't know if y'all have seen these amazing, amazing dots, but they are awesome. All right, let's see here. We're gonna take a small one. The reason I'm not using, I'll try again. I need to refill the putty on this, yeah, I need to refill the putty. I can't pick up the dots with it, so that's something I need to do. So that's why I'm using the little fine point tip there. So same card as what we just created. All right. And let me see. I want to put another glue dot under there just to secure it. This is Pretty in Pink, ladies. Pretty in Pink. I'm loving it, and I'm happy it's back. It used to be in our line years ago. These are the in color dots that are coming out. They are part of my share box. These are the new colors, yes. Pretty in Pink, Peach Pie, Shy Shamrock, Petunia Pop, and Summer Splash. These are the brand new in color dots. They are part of my in color share box. Along with the ribbon, along with the cardstock, along with the designer paper, along with a free class. So you'll hear all about it on Monday afternoon at 2 p.m. So cannot wait. I'm gonna make this a little, I don't wanna waste my ribbon here, and I want a small bow. I'm loving the pink. The pink is awesome. All right. See if I can get my fingers in here. Make it a little bit smaller. Oh, I'm so glad y'all like the card. It's a great layout. And for those of you who have purchased my share box in the past, this is also a great layout for you to use on any of your share boxes. Let's see if I can just trim that a little bit more. And we're going to use a little glue dot. And we're going to put that about right there. That's a little too loose for me. I think this ribbon would be a lot easier for you to mail in an envelope. It is softer and it's really, really easy to tie. All right, did I get everything? There it is in pretty in pink. What do you think? I would be happy to show you the press again, Kisha. Yes, in just a few minutes, I'm going to show it to you, okay? All right. Well, here is the same card in Summer Splash. What do you think? Summer Splash. I'm going to zoom out. I've got some more to show you. Here's the same card in Peach Pie. What do you think? Aren't they fun? These cards are, they're so fun. The colors are amazing. And these are the types of things that we'll create with our In Color product share box. We've got another one, Petunia Pop, right here. There's Petunia Pop. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit more. I think I'm already zoomed out as far as I can go. I am. And this is Shamrock. So hopefully you can see the difference in the greens now. This is Shy Shamrock right here. And this was the coffee card. Same design. So it's fun to take that same layout and make it in all the colors. And the pink's amazing, isn't it? They're all so beautiful. They are all beautiful. Oh, I know Petunia Pop is gorgeous. Okay. Well, we've got a couple of things to do. We're going to give away some cards. But before I give them away, just a few announcements. I will be back on Monday afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. I am going to go over the contents of my new In Color product share box. It includes a color coach, which is in the bottom left corner. It includes glimmer paper and ribbon and embellishments, designer paper, cardstock. Did I leave anything out? Oh, the free class. So get all the details on Monday, April 1, and it's not an April Fool's joke. I promise I'll be here Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, okay? And then the other bit of news is I'll be with you Monday night at 7:30 for Facebook Live. I've got a super busy week next week with family. Lots going on. And so Monday night is the only night that I have time to do Facebook Live. So that's when we're going to do it. All right. So let's give away some cards. Let me find them. I've got two to give away. I won't be giving away the In Color cards because I need them for my open house display. So whoever wins the first card, you'll get your choice of Lemon Lolly or Basic White in your background. And then the second card is going to be this one right here, okay? Now, it'll take me just a few minutes to get us all set up, okay? So if you don't mind being patient. Oh, thank you, Susan. Thank you so much. You know what? All of our families are blessed to have us, right? All of us. All right, hang on 1 minute. And let's see here. This always takes just a few minutes. Don't forget about the end colors. All right. Let's see. It's coming up. Hang on. So true, right, Susan? So true. All right, I am grabbing comments. So we are about ready to give away that first card. Wow, we have 235 comments tonight. So cannot wait to see who wins these cards. Oh, Gail, I don't even understand what's going on with Facebook. Don't even know. Just don't even know. All right, here we go. Let's hit start and get that first winner. Let's see who it is. Pam Brandenburg. All right, Pam. Do you want the lemon lolly? I have a feeling you might want the lemon lolly. I'm looking at your comment, and it says that you like the lemon. You're welcome, Cindy. Thank you for being with us tonight. Thank you, everyone. So I have a feeling that Pam's going to want the lemon lolly because her comment was about the lemon lolly. All right. And then our last one is right here. All right. So let's see who wins it, and let's see how well I can get this in an envelope this week. So we're going to pick another winner, and we'll hit start. Marva Dahoney. Yay, Marva. Marva is another one of my Retreat in a Box ladies. And so Marva, I'm going to get this in the mail to you. Congratulations to Pam and to Marva for winning tonight's cards. All right, ladies, I will see you all on Monday. That's not an April Fool's joke, okay? I promise. I wish all of you a very blessed Easter if you're celebrating Easter. And I hope you'll have a wonderful weekend with family and friends. And I will see you Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern and at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be a super, super busy day, all right? Have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. All right? Take care.